Yul Edochie would have come out to tell us something different. You know how they do? He would have come out to lie and pretend and act like he's the Odogu, whereas he has become Odiego. He would have come out to make videos screaming Ijele, Odogu, and all of that foolishness that he is accustomed to with Judy Austin. If not for the update that we are privy to. You know, they all went to court and Yul Edochie did a lot of dramas in the court. All of this is just to stop the court process. All of this is just to stop the divorce. Yul Edochie is not comfortable with what is going to happen to him. They say, as you lay your bed, so you shall lay on it. So why is Yul Edochie afraid of laying on the bed? You should not be. You should reap what you sow. Yul Edochie is not happy because of the decision and the consequences of it. He's not happy at all. If Yul Edochie had been given the opportunity to reverse the hand of the clock, I'm sure he will be quick to reverse it. He never envisaged that his life was going to come to an end this way. Talking about coming to an end, well, as you all know, everything has gone down the drain for Yul Edochie, and he's not willing and ready to give up all that made him comfortable. Yul Edochie used to be the talk of the town among his crew. Among those in Asaba, Nollywood. He had a house on the island of Lagos, and the interior of his home is nice, beautiful, not bad. He had his automobile. He cruises it from Lagos down to the southeast. He does his business. Everything is fine. He feeds, eats. It looks fresh. Not until he decided to go with the daughter of Jezebel. And when he did, although he had kept it under wraps, he was moving around with other ladies, but eventually it came to a time that he was forced, coerced, or he thought, well, I think I can. He announced this polygamy of a thing that has cost him so much. Yul Edochie is now begging for some sort of empathy, pity. He is now begging that the court kind of tune down the consequences or the punishment of his act. If Yul Edochie wants to sell the property that May lives in, of course, both of them married. Whatever it is that they got during that period belongs to both of them, unless there is a specific comment that has been placed, and that has to be official and legal, that this property belongs to this person, should we divorce? And I don't think they have any of that. So whatever it is that they got during their marriage belongs to both of them. Now, Yul Edochie's top of the crown, jewel on the crown, is that house that he lived in those days. If he was to talk about selling it, he needs to still provide a place for at least two of his children. Let us assume that Daniela is above 18. And when you are above 18, you should be able to fend for yourself. Your father, I think the law in Lagos, maybe to a certain age, but 18 is always the standard age anyway. So he still needs to provide for the other two children. You need to provide accommodation, suitable accommodation for them. That is the truth of it. So he cannot even talk about that house anymore right now. He would have preferred that house gets sold and money gets divided between both of them. And from the money that he gets, he will be thinking of what to do. But he knows that that house is more or less like an inheritance for those children. That's the truth. So Yul Edochie is caught in between. He is regretting the action that he took, why he took it, Judy Austin, on the other end, is also compelling him, trying to force him, manipulate him to pressure to see if that house can be sold so that our own children will have something to live on. Because Yul Edochie, either he likes it or not, he needs to provide for his first family. He needs to provide for those children. So Judy Austin is also thinking, what is Yul Edochie going to leave as a legacy? Or let's say property, inheritance, not even legacy, inheritance for my children. A man torn between two worlds. This is what he created for himself. So now that he's begging and pleading, asking to be forgiven, asking to be forgived, and all of that, I don't know what Yul Edochie is expecting to be done for him. He went to the court hoping and thinking that he is well connected. Not until he listened to what the judge had to say, he then realized that, this is a situation that I cannot handle anymore. He's begging the court to help settle this out of court. Like, please, just let us settle this out of court. Because I need this, because I need that. Who is going to help you? Yul Edochie. Who is going to help you? Yul Edochie is pressing, like I said, for an equal share. He said he wants equal share from whatever it is that they had acquired all through their time, even though he is not, from what we heard from reliable sources, is not really the financial backbone of everything. He supported, yes, he did support, but now Yul Edochie is demanding. And there are people out there who are saying, no, this is not right, this is not supposed to be. You are the one that destroyed your marriage, so why are you kind of asking for? These things happen anyway. It does happen. If it were a woman too, she will also be requesting and all of that. So he also has a right to request for it, but it's not going to be an easy thing. Like I told you, there are a lot of things attached to it. You have to provide a place for your children. So he's asking, I want share, I want my share from this, I want my share from this and that. And May is saying that, Mister, when you left, you knew already. You knew that I was in my low, meaning business was bad. Things were so bad. Everything scattered, broke apart. Yul Edochie knew that May was at the lowest. Yes, she was at the lowest. Yul Edochie knew. He knew. He can't pretend that he did not know. I think this is one of the weapons that he thought he could use. But everything fell into the drain, and May stood up, rose up, and the universe smiled on her. Now Yul Edochie is now asking, I want this, I want that, I want to get this also. I'm not going to accept this, I'm not going to accept that. This is not possible. Why is this so? That. You guys understand what I'm saying? When a man now wants and wants and wants. But when he was making his decision, he never thought about May. He never did. He never did at all.